But my rocket ship is heavily. Are you ready? Oh, I'm ready, baby. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's ALCS Game 6 headed back to Toronto, folks. Mariners are 27 outs away from advancing to the World Series. And whoever the hell the names are, just trying to hang on. Anyway, folks, welcome to GameSZN Live. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to GameSZN Live. It is I, and I am him, Pete Simonetti, ready to bring you another day of playoff play-by-play like nobody's business. And I tell you what, folks, I say this all the time. I don't think anybody really, maybe not doesn't believe me or whatnot. If I ever had to do things I don't really enjoy doing, like this is fun because I'm here with you all. It's not my favorite teams to call a game on. There are some other teams I wouldn't mind calling, but these are not my favorite teams to call. So you can see my intros are messed up. I'm just not all there totally when I'm calling somebody that is not the New York Yankees and they just suck ass. They really should be called the New York Losers nowadays, but, you know, I digress. On the mound really quickly here. Game's just about to begin. What's up, everybody? How you doing? There he is, folks. Trey Savage on the mound. If the Seattle Mariners can beat up Savage, they'll have a chance to go to the World Series for the first time for, of course, the Seattle Mariners. So we're going to see what happens here. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to step to the plate, followed by Cal Riley and Jorge Polanco will be coming on up. Guys, as always, man, you know the deal here. Talk Yankees, whatever you want. I'm going to call the game. I am an open book. Talk to me about whatever you want to talk about. Have you ever said, you know what? I really wanted to ask Pete this question, but I never felt like it was a good time. Now's the time. Throw the questions out there. Hit in the air to left field, not deep. And there is one away. That was quick. That was quick. Damn it. Scott. Everyday Scotty Wright. Simon Looney. Impeach. William Henry. What's up, John? How you doing? Capone. What's up? You see the news about Jesus Montero? I did see that news, and rest in peace. I believe he was 35 years old, way too young to pass. Again, former top Yankee prospect, was traded for Michael Pineda. Never really put it all together, but man, oh man, he was a big-time New York Yankees prospect. I think he came up in September before he was traded. Hit 4 homers, had like a 900 OPS. I did really, really good for that time being that the Yankees did move on, but just the sad thing is there's a call strike 1-1 here on Riley. Just a very, very sad thing, man. 35 years old is far, far too young for that man to pass. So rest in peace to Jesus Montero. Hit on the ground at first base. It is a foul ball. And the count is 1-2 here on Cal Riley. By the way, that is not where your Savage wants to keep that splitter. Started way too high. The 1-2. Upstairs doesn't chase. 2-2. John Lewis, what's up? Hirsch. The one, the only. Guys, by the way, I spoke to, or I got an email, I should say, not spoke to, Christian Hirsch. I did want to tell everybody this. Christian Hirsch, I believe where he is in Germany, as that is a swing and a miss. He struck him out. I wanted to give everybody an update on this because he messaged me this today. You got to be careful how you say certain things on YouTube nowadays. They kind of watch, and if you say certain keywords, they go after it, which is crazy. But I guess in Germany, we don't have this in America. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't believe we do, where you can basically go to your place and go to the afterlife, is how I'm going to put it, because I don't want there to be any, pushback on a channel for anything. But no, he told me today that November 30th will be his last day on this earth. So I spoke to him. I let him know that a lot of people have still continued to donate directly from and to the ALS United of Georgia website. If you still want to donate, ALS United of Georgia here in, just look it up, ALS United of Georgia. As this ball is hitting the air to right field, fairly well hit, back to the track, the catch is made, and that will end the inning. But I did want to share that with you all. He shared that news with me today. I knew that was happening. I just did not know the date. So he just, again, wanted to let everybody know how thankful he is that we were able to do something for ALS in his name. And again, man, just really grateful that we're able to kind of put a little bit of spotlight on that disease and how terrible it is. And, get a little bit of money for ALS United of Georgia. And like I said before, if you still wanted to donate, I've had some people reach out to me. Go to ALS United of Georgia. Just look it up on Google. You're going to come to a website. Go on the website. They got an area you could just directly donate to. You could still do it from there, folks. No doubt about it. Desiree, what's up? How you doing? My guy, Fire Frank. There he is. You know what? Maybe we should have something like that here. Bless Christian Hirsch. You, family for life, and we will continue to do what we can in his memory. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And yeah, I don't think I really opposed that too much. What he was telling me, you never really hear somebody talk about going to the afterlife that way. Like, honestly, I can't wait for it to get here. That's sad to hear, but he said, the struggle is so bad with having ALS that you almost just want it to end. It's sad, but like I said again before, man, I'm just happy that this channel continues to be able to do things that that's just able to help others out in any type of way, whether it's just even a mention of just awareness. That's a lot. That's a lot, and it does mean a lot to everybody. So I again want to thank you all for allowing us to do these type of things. You're the best. You're truly the best. Give a shout out to the Jays, my friend. Let's go Blue Jays. I'm calling the game. That's enough I'm going to do, brother. I ain't shouting out the Blue Jays, all right? But no, best of luck. Best of luck to the Jays. Best of luck to the Mariners. As you guys already know, Pete Simonetti is not a biased Yankee fan that I hate everybody else. It's not the case. It is what it is. Congratulations to all these teams that are left. Of course, the Dodgers going back to the World Series. I think they're going to win it, to be honest. But the Mariners looking to get in for the first time, and the Jays looking to get in. So it'll be interesting. Steve says, hi, Pete. I got my champ with me at my sister's house with Talking Tina. Guess what? I'm trying to set up with my family. Damn effing right. NYYU Day, baby. Steve, I know I'm going to see you at NYYU Day again, all right? I just know I am. Hopefully, the Yankees will give us something to look forward to, because I'm being honest when I say this. I don't want to sound like, oh, come on, Pete. They've lost before. I think this is the lowest point I've been on the Yankees in my career of just being a fan. I really mean that. I really mean that's my lowest point that I've ever been at. First pitch is up and in, 1-0 on George Springer. He got hit in the kneecap. Last game, they took him out of the game, and I said I think they're going to take him out as a precaution to get that iced immediately. And he is back in business, ready to go. I see the beautiful, lovely, wonderful wife is in the chat. I do want to make a quick little announcement to her and to everybody here. Well, she already knows this, but to everybody else here. Ladies and gentlemen, Jira is going to be 29 weeks this Friday. So right now she's 28 weeks. She'll be 29 weeks this Friday. And yeah, that baby bump it's getting up there, all right? As that is fouled away, and the count is 1-2 on George Medina. What's up, brother? This offseason, we need to turn Japanese. Oh, my goodness. I've been doing a lot of research on the Japanese talent out there, as that one is fouled away again. Count remains 1-2. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research on Akamoto, on Murakami. And Munetaka Murakami is such a strange character, so to say. He really is a strange character. I'll tell you why. The 1-2, hit in the air to right field. That is going to be a foul ball. My good friend L.A. Lou says, hey, Pete, Ohtani even surprised me. I did not expect a performance like that from him. Honestly, who are you hoping wins the World Series? Brother, I'll be honest with you. I don't have a hope of who is going to win, but I will say this. I think your Dodgers will win the World Series again, as that is just low 2-2. I do believe nobody's beating the Dodgers. I really believe that. I think they've done a phenomenal job of putting the right talent together and not being scared to have too much talent. I put a tweet out the other day as the 2-2 from Gilbert is high 3-2. I put a tweet out the other day basically saying that I remember when the Yankees and fans and MLB teams would say the same thing about the Yankees. Well, they just go out there and buy championships and blah, 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 blah. You know, I hear that a lot. And it just reminds me of when the Yankees were a dynasty. And Dodgers fans, as that one is fouled away again, it'll reach the seats. Dodgers fans should hold that as a badge of honor. It should be a badge of honor for Dodgers fans, because that just means you guys are winning. That's what winning does to everybody else. It makes them want to figure out reasons why you're better, when in reality, the Dodgers just did it better than everybody else. And that's all there is to it. I don't care what anybody says. They've done it better than anybody else. They've been able to utilize deals and you know, certain ways in contracts better than anybody else. Another one blooped in foul territory. Gino Suarez makes the catch, one away. But I have nothing against them. I didn't have nothing against them last year. The Dodgers. A lot of Yankee fans were mad. I wasn't. I sat there and said, well, the Yankees blew it themselves, and I have no reason to be upset that the Dodgers capitalized. They got a great team. You know, they've done an amazing job of building a team of clutch hitters, of great talent, very good pitching. And look how creative they were in the bullpen. And it's something that every year is that one is high. I talked about the Yankees doing this. They didn't do it. The Dodgers had some issues, concern with their bullpen. And I remember telling Francis this. I wish Francis was here because he'd tell you. Everybody was talking about the Dodgers bullpen sucks. And I said, let me tell you something. Roki Sasaki in that bullpen is going to be a problem. Here's a call strike. I said he is going to be a problem, and they're going to utilize him really, really well. What ended up happening? They utilized him really well. They moved him to the pen, not with many takes, put him right out there. And it's obvious he could transition to the bullpen, and he's done a great job. And to the point they even got him shutting down games and closing down games. And that's the creativity I talk about all the time, is that you gotta be smart and creative in the postseason. They're proving it's not a crapshoot, by the way. As there's a base hit from Nathan Lucas, by the way, he's been a really good player for the Blue Jays. Nathan Lucas hitting .355. But that's the type of creativity I've been begging the Yankees to have, and they just don't have it. Dodgers did what the Yankees wanted to do. Exactly right. Well, here's Vladdy hitting .497 in the postseason overall. .457, excuse me. I said .497. That ball was about to be smoked, fouled it away. 0-1 here on Vladdy. You know, Jays fans are looking at him to get this to a Game 7. Well, Fahim, the problem is the Yankees had that plan all along. They've always done the plan right. the Yankees should have done what the Dodgers did with getting certain players, and they settled on second best, not the first best. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. The Dodgers made all the right moves, and it's the way the Yankees, were operating there for a while and should have continued, but even at a bigger level, a bigger scope, with the new development they've had of prospects, which have been pretty good, actually. They could have done it as good. No question. They just don't have the right people there. Hit on the ground slowly. They'll get one, and they will not get two. So they get the out at second base. 2 away. Nobody on. 1 on first, excuse me. Clouds, what's up? What's up, everybody? Your thoughts on the Giants losing today? I don't give a poot. I do not give a poot. Sorry, guys. Sorry to the Giants. My understanding was they were winning that game pretty big. I saw a lot of Giants fans very excited, and then they just absolutely crashed. My 49ers playing about 3 minutes against the Falcons. Here's Alejandro Kirk as the pitch is hit in the air, foul, 0-1. Oh, 1 here on Alejandro Kirk. Bottom of the first. Runner at first base, 2 away. Pitch from Logan Gilbert. Hit in the air to right field. Going back. Still back. That is a foul ball. Kirk just missed, potentially giving Toronto the lead. Foul by about, 2 feet? 2.5 feet? Oh, Kirk is a big boy, all right. He can hit, though. I tell you what, for a big guy, he could play ball. He could certainly play ball with the best of them, man. He's a good player. He is definitely a good player. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Okay, well, the count is quickly 0-2. Well, Toronto needs to win today, man. That's what you expect from a team that is, back against the ropes and ready to be eliminated potentially. Assumed the Yankees could have played that way, but they didn't. There wasn't Aaron Judge on the Yankees. I don't even know how the hell they'd even get anywhere. The 0-2. Hey! Struck him out. Out of the inning. We got another ball game. Go to the top of the second. Mariners coming on up. Coming on up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. The hell? Okay, folks, I tell you what. I tell you what. Oh, man. These damn Yankees, man. I tell you guys. I don't know. But no, I've been doing a lot of research on Murakami and a few other guys. There's a lot of concern on my end when it comes to Murakami, and I might be so wrong. I don't know, but he just there's so much worry there for me. I was watching some highlights today of him, and he takes some of the ugliest 2-strike swings I have ever seen on a batter. And I don't know if some of these guys actually get better when they come to America, which is kind of weird. You would think tougher talent, you get worse, but no. I don't know, man. I watched a ton of video yesterday and some more this morning. I don't know. I'm not sure these Japanese guys even want to play in New York. Well, you know, a lot of people are going to talk about Murakami because he did say before that he's interested in the West Coast, but he's also interested in playing for the Yankees. And the other thing is, too, he idolizes Hideki Matsui, but it's also not the only time we've ever heard that. You know what I mean? That's not the first time. He does wear number 55 because of Hideki Matsui. And don't get me wrong, the dude has, Akamoto's the other guy that I've been talking about. The dude has just stupid power. I mean, Murakami's power is insane. The other problem is he's a horrific defender. And anywhere he plays, he's a horrible defender. The horrible defender at third base, horrible defender at first base. Now, I will tell you this. If the Yankees did not have Stanton, I would say I'd consider that a little bit more. I consider it a little bit more. And I'm not against getting him. Japanese Joey Gallo is the floor. Funny thing is, I forgot. I would love to shout out the person I was watching. I was watching one of these videos, and they actually said they feel that Joey Gallo could really be a real comp. But they said the worrisome part about that is that could mean a shorter career. But there are some statistics that are similar to Ohtani's when he was in Japan. That Murakami has kind of some similar things where he didn't drive balls that are more over the zone, more so. He hit some balls that most players wouldn't chase, but he hit them for homers. There are some comparisons with him and Ohtani, but Ohtani's one of the greatest players the game ever seen. So it's kind of hard to compare anybody to Ohtani. 0-2 here on Josh Naylor, top of the second inning. Do I think the Yankees get him? I don't. I really don't. Hey, struck him out. There's that splitter. One away. Redman, what's up, my guy? He says Brewers done. Number 1 record in MLB. 97 wins. For nothing. For nothing. Yeah. I mean, they got to the NLCS. For them, that's like a win probably. But I'm with you, man. You'd hope they, put up a little bit stiffer competition. But they did not. They did not at all. Plus, Matsui was a legit superstar when the Yankees got him. No, he was. And look, I'm not taking nothing away from Murakami. Murakami broke Matsui's home run record. Murakami, I've said this before and I'll say it again as the count is 0-1 on a Rose Arena. I would love to talk to like a pro scout who does this job and how do I feel they'll transition based on our numbers and this and that. I would love to talk to somebody who's seen him a lot because that is a tough one for me because you could see him maybe being elite and then you could just see him being really bad. As that one is a swing and a miss. There's that splitter. When that shit is working for you, Savage, he's tough. 1-2. So it's interesting. I don't know. I don't think the Yankees get him. I really don't. I don't think the Yankees get him. This one is hit in the air to left field. Foul. And the count remains 1-2. I'll be honest with you. I don't think the Yankees get I don't think the Yankees get Akamoto either. I'll be honest with you. I don't think the Yankees get either one of those guys. As the 1-2, hey, struck him out. 2 away. 2 down, baby. 2 down. No Volpe to start the season is a good start. It gives the Yankees every opportunity to move on, to reset. Yankees have the greatest opportunity to reset. And will they take it? I don't think so. They're not that smart. Unfortunately, I don't think they will. Maybe they'll shock me. I don't know. But I don't think they will. I don't think they will, unfortunately. As the 1-0 incoming popped up. I had to go foul. And the count is 1-1. 1-1. 1-1 here on Gino Suarez. The 1-1. In there, 1-2, looking to Kate aside. Yeah, Savage is looking to Kate aside here in the top of the second. As the 1-2 incoming. Outside just misses 2-2. Hi from Japan. I love it. Look at this. Japanese and a big fan of Murakami. In conclusion, we should not get him. He has big up and downs, injury prone, can't perform under pressure. He will never handle New York. Look at that. I love it. Just when I said I would love to talk to somebody who's seen him more. I love that. Thank you. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. And by the way, huge Japan guy right here. I cannot wait to visit Japan one day. I told Jira, if there's a place as hey, struck him out. That'll end the inning. If there's a place I want to visit, and I want to visit so badly, and I want to spend like a week and a half, 2 weeks, it is Japan. I want to go to Japan so bad nobody knows. I love everything I've seen about Japan. I can't wait to one day experience what Japan is like. So that's going to be amazing. But I'm happy to hear you say that because I did hear some of that myself about Murakami. And if you don't mind, you don't have to send a super chat. What about Akamoto? What about Akamoto? Do you have a take on Akamoto? You don't have to send a super chat, but if you want to give us a take on Akamoto, I would love to hear that. But it's kind of similar to what I've heard also. I haven't mentioned the injury-prone stuff a lot, but I know he has been injured. I know there was also the weight trouble that he had there for a little bit. One of the videos I did watch today, they did mention that he has struggled in big moments. But man, when you see that dude's power, if there's a grade scale of grade 80 for power, he's an 80. He's an 80. No doubt about it, he's an 80. Jack says, Jack says, I'm in Japan. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to go to Japan. I'm telling you, man. Anthony says, Pete, my Colts are 6-1. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Bottom two coming on up. Dalton Varsho, Ernie Clement, and Addison Barger coming up. Been hearing a lot of rumors regarding the Yankees. As you guys know, we're going to have a whole lot of time, right? To talk about trade rumors and possibilities and all the madness that comes along with all that stuff. One of the names I've been hearing about now quite a bit is Ketel Marte. I'll be honest with you, I was looking at it today a little bit. I know he has a contract. I love Ketel Marte. I just don't know if that deal would necessarily make a lot of sense for the Yankees right now. I think Marte is signed. His contract goes to like age 37 or something like that. Let me see if I could look it up again. I looked at it a little earlier because I've been hearing all the rumors about it, and I got people asking me, what would I do? Would I trade Jazz in a deal for him to bring him here? But he's an awesome player. I love the player. Yeah, he signed all the way. He signed all the way to 2031, which is his age 37 season. Great player, don't get me wrong. But you know, he gets $15 million next year, $12 million to follow year, then $20 million, then $22 million. The contract is great. I don't know. No, Jazz, the Yankees have another year of Jazz. They got another year with him. That ball is dropped. What the hell was that? Dalton Varsho at second base. Let me see this again. Oh, okay, it was a base hit in the gap. All right. I thought he just dropped the ball. He did not. So a leadoff double there for Dalton Varsho. Okay, here we go. In my perspective, Akamoto is better than Murakami. He had an injury recently. He did because he didn't play a ton this year. But he's usually tough in injuries. He doesn't have the power that Murakami has, but he's usually he has great defense. He has great defense. That's what I've heard about him too. My understanding, Hirsch, and I'm not the professional here. I've heard his best position is first base. That he is the best at first base, but I'll let him answer it as he's seen. I think he's won 2 Gold Gloves at third base, though. I think he got 2 Gold Gloves at third base, 1 at first base, but I've heard he's better at first base. Could be wrong. Suarez on the ground, fires over, he'll beat it out. So an error on Suarez, it'll be first and second, nobody out for the Blue Jays. He plays third base and first base. His third base defense is great. Well, there you go. Maybe he's better at third base. Again, I'm looking at a lot of different things, videos. I don't really get my own personal perspective on it, but I've heard great at first base, great at third base. That's why I still think he's a really legit fit for the Yankees, but I don't know, man. I think that makes a lot of sense for them. He is a right-handed batter, yes. Brandon, what's up, man? Yeah, I know Giants fans are upset right now. Pitches a called strike, 0-1 here to Addison Barger. First and second for the Blue Jays, nobody out. First and second for the Blue Jays, nobody out. As the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Logan Gilbert needs a punch out here. Stelio, what's up, brother? How you been? Brandon, yeah, we're talking about Okamoto right now, about who's the better fit. I've heard so much negative about Murakami that really kind of scares me. As the 0-2 is outside, 1-2. His power is tough to just disregard because the power is so crazy. You know what I mean? And Hirsch, that's the logical way to think about it, right? But I think Okamoto is going to get a starting job somewhere. He's just that type of player. Hit on the ground foul. That's my only problem with him in the Yankees. You know what I mean? That's my only problem with him coming to the Yankees is the Yankees would have to figure out something where they can tell him and convince him to say, hey, look, man, we gotta, we have a plan that you're going to play every day. They just got to figure that out because I do believe a team is gonna look to sign him to be a starter. And the Yankees are sitting there saying, hey, look, we'll bring you in to play against lefties. I don't think that's going to be too attractive to him. Why do you think your team won't go get him? I'm not saying they wouldn't get Murakami to Yankees. I'm not saying they wouldn't. They very well could. I'm just saying I hope they're doing their homework on him, and I know they are. But there is things to worry about there. But he's right up the Yankees' alley. Big power, lots of strikeouts, bad defense. He's right up the Yankees' alley. 2-2. Line is a base hit to right field. And the Jays are going to be on the board first. It is a 1-0 Jays lead. First and third, nobody out. Jays looking to force a Game 7, which will be played tomorrow. I agree with that, Scott. I agree with that. I don't think Ben Rice is definitely ready to be an everyday catcher. Now, still tough, but if they got a veteran backstop, maybe that's a right-handed hitter. That's tough. That's tough. I might be saying his name wrong. Let me read this right here because I learned a lot about, I think his name is Ime. I might be saying that wrong. In my perspective, we should get pitchers such as Ime and Saiki. I'm probably saying both, Saiki. I might be saying both of those names wrong. Ime's the right-hander, right? He's a right-handed pitcher. He's kind of smaller. I think I'm correct on him. He throws like 97, 98. I watched a lot of video about him today. Any Japanese pitcher who's declared for the majors this year can compete at that level. I agree 100%. Japanese pitchers are ones you go after. My only problem with that is, as that's fouled away, unless the Yankees find, some sort of deals that are extremely attractive with a starter they have now that they can bring him in. That's the only way I see the Yankees doing it. Other than that, I don't see the Yankees being interested in starting pitching too much. Yeah, the guy Imai, I-M-A-I. I think it's Imai. I could be saying that wrong. He's good. He's really good. You got to watch his highlights, man. That dude can throw a baseball. Let me tell you, he's going to be good. He's going to be really good. I actually watched a lot of videos about him today. He looks like he's the real deal. I think he's still pretty young too, but he is expected to be posted, I believe, or an outright free agent, either one. I said Rice the Dominican ball and have him catch only. We'll see what the Yankees do there, as the count is now 1-2 on IKF. First and third, nobody out. Rowdy, wait, I'm waiting to get another one. I can't see what you said there. It's pronounced Imai. Imai? Imai. Okay, Imai. Thank you, man. Hit on the ground slowly. Going to be a tough play. Bare hands can't make the play. It's an infield single for IKF. Put the ball in play, folks. Just like that. 2-0 Jays lead. Put the ball in play, ladies and gentlemen. Don't strike out. High contact. That's what you get. That's what you get. Hey, Pete, would you like the Yankees to trade for Scooby? Oh, come on, man. Who wouldn't want the Yankees to trade for Scooby-Doo? Who wouldn't want the Yankees to trade for Scooby-Doo? I mean, come on now. Imai is really good, though, man. Look him up. For anybody out there that likes to watch players come into the major leagues, potentially, Imai's a guy you'd want to look at. I don't believe he'll be a Yankee. I doubt that. I think the Mets could be a really big possibility for him. I really do. I think Imai to the Mets could make a ton of sense. But I don't think the Yankees go that route. But for the New York Mets, if there's any Mets fans in here, I think you guys should have your eyes on that kid. Swift! Japanese vowels sound like vowels in Spanish. Okay? Gotta teach you. Hey, I might have to call Japanese games one day. You never know. You never know. You know, sometimes you flame out calling games here. You got to go to Japan like a player. They might send me to Japan to call games. Pitch shows a bunt, fouled away. And the count is 0-1 on Andres Jimenez. 0-1 here on Jimenez. Smack that like, hit that subby, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is the U. 1-1 now. 1-1 on Jimenez. Have I found Hal? No. No. I have not found Hal. Not at all. He's missing. I do not know. Actually, he's in Italy, I believe. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now on Jimenez. First and second, nobody out. Blue Jays looking to blow it open. Here in the second inning. Jesus Montero did pass away today. Yes, that is true. He did pass away, unfortunately. 35 years old. That is, that's sad, man. Steve, take your time, brother. Swing and a miss. Hey, struck him out. One away. Yeah, 24 Mike. Nah, I'd pass on Severino. I would not care about having that reunion again. I wouldn't look to have that reunion again. He has a pretty decent sized contract with Oakland. I wouldn't be taking that contract on. If the Yankees got to figure out a way to get this mindset they have of these home run or nothing swing and miss type guys and just refocus that. You can have a couple of those guys, but they got the chance to make themselves a much better club if they do the right thing, but I don't see them doing that, unfortunately. I really don't. I still think Jason Dominguez is going to be traded. I really do. I think Jason Dominguez is going to be traded. I hate saying that, but I believe he is. And I just feel like that is what's wrong with the Yankees, because Dominguez is a player they really need in their lineup. He has everything they need to be in that lineup. 2-0 here on George Springer. Swift says, anyone fluent in Spanish should learn Japanese for fun. I'll tell Jira that. Jira, start learning Japanese, damn it. It's an easy jump and fun language to learn with that Spanish background. Look at that. Very interesting. Jira, there you go. You could be our speaker when we go to Japan. That is low, and the count is now 3-0. I'm going to learn myself, damn it. Matt, join the club, brother. I've said it many times, and I'll say it again. This is the most down I've ever been on the Yankees. This is the most down I've ever been on the Yankees. That is inside. He walked. The bases loaded now. As the Blue Jays are going to look to blow this game open. The batter's Nathan Lucas. Bobby, what's up, man? Yeah, I hate talking like that because truly I love the Yankees, man. I love this team so much, and I'm going to do what I do every year no matter what, you know, being angry with them or whatever it is. I love the Yankees, and I could honestly sit here right now and say this is the lowest point I've ever been on the Yankees. Truly the lowest point I've ever been. All right, so Jira is going to make sure that I'm the one speaking Japanese. Okay, I'm down for it. Oh, Japanese, Pete. Oh, it's coming to a theater near you, damn it. I tell you what, the 0-1 incoming. Pitch. Fouled away, and the count is 0-2. 0-2. Logan Gilbert desperately needs a strikeout right here. He desperately needs a strikeout. Oh, my goodness, does he need one, folks? Bases juiced. Jimmy. Hey, struck him out big. 2-A. Hideki Simonetti, I like it. Konnichiwa. Oh, konnichiwa. I've heard they got a lot of good beer in Japan, by the way. I'm a beer guy. Look, when I eat a meal, I don't drink beers just chilling. I like to drink a beer with a meal. And I've heard Japan got some amazing beers. That's what I've been told. Folks. There's the pitch to Vladdy. That son of a dog here. It is in the dirt. 1-0. Happy ending, Pete. Okay. Japanese happy endings. Okay. All right. Every now and then you go for a little massage, a little happy ending action. You never know. As the count is 1-0, bases juiced. Bases loaded here for Vladdy. I tell you what. As the 1-0 incoming. The pitch. Hit on the ground. Diving play by Gino. Goes to second. Got him. What a play. What a play by Gino Suarez. Let's see if this would have got through. Yeah, Ryan McMahon would make that play too. That's the good thing to say. But Gino Suarez saves potentially 2 runs right there with an excellent play at third base. See? If you got Murakami playing third base right there, that's a base hit. Just to let everybody know, I'm just saying. Got to be careful with that one. So I have to go to work. Thank you, Pete. I'm always watching because we can't watch Yankee games in Japan. Always cheering from Japan. You're the man, brother. Last thing, don't sign Murakami. He says, get the pictures. I'm going to believe him. I appreciate you, man. Have a great day at work, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, follow us on IG, folks. Follow us on IG. Appreciate you guys. Year ago today, folks, if you guys want to be upset about something, 1 year ago today, my good friend, as you guys know, 1 year ago today, my good friend, the one, Juan Soto, hit a 3-run home run off of Hunter Gaddis, in the ALCS to bring the New York Yankees to the World Series. And let me tell you something, man. I don't think I've had a better Yankee moment in the last few years than that home run. Literally to see a Yankee at that time, of course, hit a home run to put us into the World Series is something I will never, ever, ever forget. We called it here live with all of you. It was just an awesome moment. One of the greatest at-bats I've ever seen. Just an unbelievable at-bat, man. And, well, those days are gone, folks. And those were definitely the days.
Those were the days.
Yeah, those were the days. No more, though. No more. 2 a.m. ramen run in Tokyo when it's raining and cold. Oh, my God. That sounds so amazing. That sounds so friggin' amazing, man. Oh, my goodness. Japan. Take me, Japan. Take me. I want to go, damn it. I want to go to Japan. Send Pete to Japan. Okay? Richie, what's up, man? I'll never forget the unbelievable Volpe performance. Oh, my God. Anthony Volpe. Wow. What a mess. What a mess. The 1-0. As a call strike from you, Savage. 1-1 here on JP Crawford. Top of the third inning. 2-0. Blue Jays lead. I already gave my thoughts on Okamoto. I like him. I think he's going to find a starting spot somewhere. Swing and a miss. 1-2. I don't know if the Yankees can, fully convince him that, they'll play him every day, but not with a set position. But he could play first base. He could play third base. He's played a little outfield. But yeah, man, I like him. I think he fits the Yankees a lot. No doubt about that. I think he fits them a lot. As the 1-2 incoming in the dirt. D says Murakami needs to be our first baseman, Pete. Those guys from Kumamoto, Japan have the clutch factor. Well, he's actually been pretty poor in big moments, unfortunately, throughout his career. Now, he did a big thing in the WBC, if you guys remember, but at his low, 3-2, he had a home run in the WBC against Team USA that I don't think has landed yet. But Murakami is very bad. Let me tell you something, D. Let me give you something right here real quick. He walked him, so a big leadoff walk there for Seattle as Crawford's on at first. Murakami, D, so maybe you don't know a ton about him. But let me tell you this right now. He is a horrible defender. You can look his numbers up. You don't have to listen to me. His defensive runs saved, I forgot for a span of how many years. At third base, like negative 90-something. And then at first base is like negative 25 or 26. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So if you see the Yankees infield, I don't think you want to have a really poor defender at first base. Put it like this. Ben Rice is way better. He's way better than Murakami defensively at first base. And that's Ben Rice right now. And he's not great. He's good. You can see Ben Rice becoming a good defender at first. He has the athletic ability to do that. Murakami's that bad at first base and horrible at third base. But he's right up the Yankees' alley. Bad defense, power, strikes out. That's a Yankee player for you. And I love Murakami, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be upset if they got him. I would certainly have my red flags up, no doubt. 1-2 here on Dominic Canzone. As the 1-2, they struck him out. One away. Se murió. D, I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. I've been talking about Murakami for years now. I love him. I love the idea of the player, but there's a lot to worry there. He's just you just don't know what you're gonna get. You really don't know what you're gonna get. He could be great. He could be horrible. He can be horrible. He got better power than Ohtani does. And that sounds crazy to say. Oh, it might be right there with Ohtani. He has 80 grade power. So on the scale of the 80 grade scale, he's an 80 on power, according to everybody. He has that level of pop. The 0-1 incoming to Leo Rivas. Swing and a miss. That splitter is one of the best splitters I've ever seen. I mean, hey, if you get the guy that hits 58 homers, who wouldn't sign up for that? If he could hit 58 bombs, even if he does strike out a lot, nobody would give a shit. The problem is you got to be able to defend that position at least. If he was a really good defensive first baseman, I'd be the first person here saying, take the risk. You got to be nuts. Take the risk. You got to take the risk. I'd be all over him on that, as that is low. If he could ever be a Kyle Schwarber type, where, he might not bat 260, but if he can hit you 235, 240, strikes out, fine. But if he walks and hits homers, sign me the hell up. Sign me the hell up. Sign me up, man. The 1-2 is low, 2-2. 2-2. Two and two on Leo Rivas. Stanton does clog up the DH spot. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. Matt, I'll tell you the truth, man. I think Schwarber would be best case scenario. Schwarber, for me, is the best case scenario for him, for Murakami to become. Because there's a lot of similarities there. He's more of a heavy set type dude. He could run pretty well. He doesn't run bad. He's not a slow runner. He's not like an Alejandro Kirk. He could move. He's gotten better shape. He's not a good defender. Ton of power. He does walk and he strikes out. That's who he is. He's very young. So you never know. You never know. That is high, and the count is now 3-2 on Leo Rivas. 0 for 7 in the ALCS. Runner at first base, one away. Becker, I think they got to make some deals. I think they just got to make some deals. I would not go out there and spend a lot of money on relief pitching. 3-2. Hit in the air to right field. Ranging back. Still back. Off the top of the wall. They will fire it in, and Crawford only gets up to second base. Wow. That was very good backup by Dalton Varsho. Addison Barger had to go all the way to the wall. He misses a homer by about 2 feet. But it's only first and second now. Wow. I mean, you had to go halfway. What the hell was he doing? That's really bad base running by J.P. Crawford. You at least had to get into third base there. He should have been halfway. He kind of was, but yeah, he was halfway. He just couldn't get there. First and second, he was halfway. I was outside, so I'll be honest with you, man. I feel like the Blue Jays caught a break right there. I feel like the Jays caught a little bit of a break. Hit that like button for me, folks. Throw down to first base, and they got him. Wow. They want to see if they can review this one. Did they actually get him at first? Let's see the replay here. No, he said he was safe at first base. Let's see it again. Yeah, he's safe. He's safe. They're not going to challenge that. He's back. He got back. No, I think he's safe, Scott. See it again. Yeah, I think he just didn't get the tag down in time. I think he's safe. I think he's safe. I don't know if they're going to review this. They might. Swift says a little bit of a dark secret. Japan has a lot of countryside homes going for as low as 6,000 to 10,000 USD due to old folks passing away and leaving them empty. I have heard that before, actually. I have heard that before. I have. Yeah, I have heard that. Do I like Japanese food? Yes. Yes, I love Japanese food. I tell you guys, I want to go to Japan so bad. One day I will. And when I do, it's going to be a great trip. Guys, growing up in my yearbook as a kid, it said, what do you want to be when you grow up? I wrote Godzilla. It's true. It's a true story. I wanted to be Godzilla growing up. I love Godzilla. I know, kind of fucked up to say that's why I love Japan, but I love Japan, damn it, all right? Don't give Pete any ideas to move to Japan. I'll go, damn it. If Jiro wants to go, I'll go, damn it. Rowdy says the Yankees have forgotten what it means to earn greatness until they play with hunger, not entitlement. They keep falling short. Rowdy, I believe that was a fake quote. I believe that was a fake quote from Joe Torre. I believe that was not a real quote, or at least from my understanding, it's not a real quote. Heedy says, why is our front office so cocky? They're arrogant. Cashman Boone interviews were crazy. It was horrible. Baseball is hard, doesn't always go your way. Where's the nuance? They don't have any. They have become, watching the Yankees, I got listening to those two talk, I was turned off being a Yankee fan. It was disgusting. It seemed like two guys who didn't want to be there and didn't know why they were even there talking to people. I'm better than you. I know more than you. Why would I be here for? Why would I be there for talking to you all? What do you know? That's what it felt like. It felt like a team so arrogant. They were like, why are we here explaining ourselves to you guys? Who the hell are we to have to speak to you all? They have become the most arrogant organization I've ever seen, and it's sickening because they really believe they're smarter than everybody, and they're just not. Yeah, it's Rowdy. My understanding is it's a fake quote. I've seen that many times. I've looked into it a little bit, and I do believe it is a fake quote. 3-1 here on Julio Rodriguez. And he walked them. Bases loaded.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
The bases are juiced for Cal Riley. He's been a hero this postseason for the Mariners, looking to do it again. Yeah, Medina, it was bad, man. It was really, really bad. It was one of the worst things I sat through and watched. And then just hearing the quotes and everything, it was disgusting. It was really disgusting. And you know how many fans I've had come to me and go, Pete, why do you feel the need that Hal Steinbrenner has to talk? No other owners talk. I'm like, oh my God. This is the New York Yankees we're talking about, man. This is the New York Yankees we're talking about. We're talking about the Yankees. We're not talking about the Baltimore Orioles here. No disrespect to them, but this is the Yankees. I mean, yeah, it would certainly be nice. And my thing that bothers me is the fucking guy's a multimillionaire. You don't have a publicist? You don't have a publicist to say, hey, grab some Yankee letterhead, put out a tweet, and write my message to the fans. Tell them I apologize. You don't have that? Hit on the ground. That could be two. There's one. There's a huge double play. Huge. Cal Riley hits into an inning-ending double play. Big moment for you, Savage and the Blue Jays. On the bottom of the third, it's a 2-0 ball game. Wow. Big moment. Yes, Rowdy, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like blind arrogance. You know what I'm saying? It's you guys are being arrogant without doing dick. You haven't done nothing, and everybody around you looks around and goes, everything you guys do is pretty wrong. And they're just sitting there being like, I don't care how long it's going to be wrong. We don't believe you. The Yankees are the only team that can sit there and tell you year after year we lose, but we're doing everything right. Never seen nothing like it. And unfortunately, Jason Zillow has the beat writers in such a lock. And that's why, look, I'm not going to toot my own horn here. That's why places like NYYU really are important. Because if everybody totes the company line, we're fucked. You need somebody to push back. You really do. Jason Zillow can't control me. He can't control what I say. He can't control anything that we say here. But he got that room on lock. If you ask questions they don't like, you're gone. But I've always said there's also a very respectable way about asking questions that's not insulting, in my opinion. I would love to ask Brian Cashman, hey, Brian, a few years ago, you said that wins and losses do not determine if somebody loses their job as long as the process is being followed. Well, since then, you guys have lost for a couple of more years. Again, the records have been good, but you have not hit your ultimate goal. You have not hit your ultimate goal. Do you stand by this process? Because what is the parameter here of this process? What is the goal? The goal, I would assume, is to win the World Series. That hasn't happened. So do you feel that this process has worked? And they won't. A beat writer won't even ask that. They won't even ask that at all. David Douglas, what's up, brother? Greg, what's up, man? Greg, I've said that here for a long time. I've said that here for a very, very long time here at NYYU. And I believe the Yankees need to stop living in their past glory. They're not the same organization. They're just not. They're just not. Does that mean the Yankees got to do... when people hear me say that, they go, Pete, how much money you want them to spend? It's not about that. I'm not saying the Yankees got to go out there and spend $450 million. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that the want and the obvious care just doesn't seem to be there. Who was I? I was watching somebody the other day. Shit. Oh, I was watching a George Steinbrenner interview. Hold on. I'm going to tell you about it right now. Let me see. As Alejandro Kirk could be the batter, that one is in there for a call strike 0-1. Day of Doom, what's up, brother? How you doing, fam? I was watching a George Steinbrenner. I think it was when the Yankees lost to Seattle in 95. I think it was when the Yankees lost to Seattle in 95. And I recommend, if you haven't seen that interview, look it up. Michael Kay interviews him right after the Yankees lost. And George was talking about how he feels bad for the young guys on the team. He wanted the young guys in the playoffs to see what to get the experience. But they also asked him at one point, and I was going to record it, but I forgot to do it. They asked him at one point, David, you sent it to me. Thank you, David. So David sent this to me. Yes. So David, thank you. And I watched it, and I was going to record one part because I forget what he says again, but he basically says something along the line when they asked him about Buck Showalter's job next year. He basically just said, hey, look, I'm not even going to talk about that right now. Hit on the ground at third base, fire's over, got him. One away, Kirk is retired. But he didn't want to really address it in the moment. We just lost. That's not what I want to talk about right now. We just lost. They asked Aaron Boone right after losing, do you expect that you'll be back next year? And Boone's face lit up and he smiled and said, I'm under contract. No fear whatsoever. No care either. If I was Aaron Boone and somebody said, do you expect to be back next year? As that's a call strike 0-1. I would sit there and go, I don't know if you guys just watched the game that I just managed. We lost. You want me to talk about next season after we just got eliminated? I don't care about next season right now. We lost. He was very happy to say, oh, yeah, you bet your ass I'll be back. It's job security. Yeah, as Jared just said, his job is secure. No chance of losing his job. What do you care for? Even Brian Cashman. Brian Cashman was up there like people were bothering him. He was talking like, why am I even here? Why am I talking to you people for? They don't care. This one hit in the air to right field. Catch is made. 2 away. 2 away. Two away. Alrighty then, folks. 2-0 Toronto leads. That'll bring up Ernie Clement. This guy could give Yankee fans nightmares. Hit in the air to left field. Ranging back, still back, off the top of the wall. And for whatever reason, Julio Rodriguez was very late on the backup to left field. It allows Clement to go to third base with 2 outs. Where was Julio? Where was Julio at? Where the hell was Julio? You got to be backing that one up a lot quicker than that. Rosarina didn't go up to the baseball because he was expecting Rodriguez to be there. Super, what's up, man? Uncle Dom, what's up, brother? 0-1 here on Addison Barger. He's 1 for 1 today with an RBI single. Logan Gilbert cannot give anything up. This one is hit in the air to right field. Well hit, ranging back, still back. 4-0 Jays lead. Once I say Logan Gilbert cannot give nothing up, he gives up a 2-run homer. That son of a bitch. And the Jays are up 4-0. We may be looking at a Game 7, folks. Scott! Boone and Cash got better job security than Stalin. I tell you what, man, their job security is legit. Let me tell you. Their job security is legit. Well, whoever wins this game will take on the mighty Dodgers. I tell you what, Dodgers, I know Yankee fans are going to get mad when I say this. Yankee fans are going to get pissed at me for saying this. I would much rather see Dodgers Blue Jays than Dodgers Seattle. I'll be honest with you, man. I'd much rather see that. I think it's a better series. Because if the Blue Jays offense is on, I want to see what the Dodgers pitching does against them. That'll be interesting. Swing and a miss on IKF. The count is 0-2. None of these teams beat the Dodgers. I agree. I agree 100%. One and two. Bullpen is active for Seattle. Big game for Addison Barger. 2 for 2, 3 ribbies now. Hit on the ground, a short. Fields, fires, got him. That'll end the inning. Top of the 4th coming on up. 4-0. Blue Jays lead. If the Blue Jays win the World Series, that's just the biggest smack in their face to the Yankees. Why? I don't think it is. Why is that? The Yankees, whoever wins, wins. It has nothing to do with the Yankees. It has nothing to do with the Yankees. I think the biggest smack in the face is the Dodgers being a dynasty. Doing it the way the Yankees used to do it. I think that's a bigger slap in the face, to be quite honest with you. The Yankees look over to the Dodgers, and guess what? Everybody wants to play for them. You know why? Just the same reason why everybody used to want to play for the Yankees. They won. They won. They won. Oh, why do people take these deals that the Dodgers give and nobody else can do these deferrals? Because they want to win. They want to win. That's why players are willing to take deferred money, because they want to win. And the Dodgers are winning games. They're winning World Series. Yankees aren't winning dick. Yankees aren't winning dick. Cashman and Boone are a slap in the face to us. Agreed. Agreed 100%. I had somebody tell me the other day, but Pete, Cashman's a good GM, though. Why do you want to get rid of him? I said, look, I think Cashman's a good GM. I don't think he's a terrible GM. I think he's wore out his welcome. That's all. I think he's wore out his welcome. That's all I say about him. I think it's time to make a change. You got to change it up. He's been here too long. He's stale at this point. Time to move on. And the funniest comment the Yankees tend to make is about Aaron Boone. They say this all the time. Well, if we got rid of Aaron Boone, every other team would want him. Who gives a shit? What does that mean? If I got fired from doing my job at the bank, guess what? I knew for a fact I'd probably get hired by another bank. What does that mean? It's the stupidest thing in the world. It's the dumbest reason to keep a manager. Well, everybody else will want him, so what? So what? So stupid. So stupid. Smack that like, hit that subby for me, ladies and gents. Appreciate you, folks. The hell? I tell you what, man. Take him, anyone. Yeah, I'm there with you. I am there with you. So Seattle's offense is going to have to get to work. They are down 4-0. Call strike from you, Savage. 0-1 here on Josh Naylor. Well, the Yankees have bought into the whole idea that it's just a crapshoot when you get in the postseason. The Dodgers have bought into the idea of being the best team possible and putting the best team together. The Yankees used to think that way. Now their idea is you could settle on second best player. You don't have to get the best guy. Get the second best guy, because if you just get in, maybe you win. And the Dodgers, on the other hand, sit there and go, we want the 1As every time, and we'll win that way. And that's it. Yeah, Rowdy, it's the stupidest conversation I've ever heard. And I've heard Brian Cashman say it. I believe Michael Kay has said it. Hal Steinbrenner has said it. And it's the stupid. It's not the first time they've said it. They've said it many times. It's the dumbest thing I have ever heard in my life. If we fire this guy, somebody else is going to hire him. Who gives a shit? What does that got to do with what he's done with you? So how many years are you willing to go with this not working? 12, 15? It's not good. You've already extended the guy twice. He hasn't won a World Series. The only manager in Yankee history. Who's done that? 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. And a catch will be made. One away. One away. And don't get me wrong, I do believe that Boone would get a job. I do. But that has nothing to do with him being a good manager for the Yankees. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. At this point, I'll take an AI general manager and manager. Kind of have that already, to be honest. We kind of have that. Anthony Volpe, Dansby Swanson, Aaron Boone. Please, man, this organization is so stupid, man. As a base hit. Just a very, very stupid organization, man. Please. They're going to keep lowering they do this with everybody. It's rinse and repeat. They do this with everybody. They keep pushing the goalpost back. Back and 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 back. Until you sit around and go, shit, that didn't work. Well, we've been telling you for years it's not going to work. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. As this one is fouled. I'm gonna say this as bluntly as I can say it. If the Yankees want to carry on their pussy on approach, and what I mean by the pussy approach, because that's how they act. They care about, oh my God, the feelings. I can't make this look bad. That's the new age Yankees, right? But if they want to carry on with that, as that's hit on the ground at third base, bare hands, can't make the play. First and second here for Seattle. If they want to carry on with that approach, let me give you guys a little word of advice. You got the chance to move on from Anthony Volpe without making it look bad. He's going to miss time. Just get a shortstop and say, hey, look, well, I noticed with the new move you guys made of so-and-so, what does that do for Anthony Volpe? We believe Anthony's still a big part of this organization. When he comes back and he shows that he's ready, we hope to find a spot for him. That's it. That's it. He's not healthy right now. We need to put a shortstop there. It's the easy excuse without hurting any feelings or anything like that. Just get a damn shortstop. He's going to miss time. Get a shortstop. Get a damn shortstop. As the 1-0 incoming to Suarez, fouled away 1-1. That would be hilarious if Boone got a job doing a show on WFAN and constantly got trolled on the phone lines like Mike Francesa. That would be actually pretty hilarious. I don't think he would ever do that. He would get destroyed. He would get destroyed. Pete, I'm curious about what they're going to do with Jason Dominguez. I believe they're going to trade him. Did he go around? No, he did not. 2-1 here on Suarez. First and second, one away. Seattle needs a big moment. Look, and again, I have said for 2 years now, I believe they're going to trade Jason Dominguez. For 2 years, I've said this. I really hope I'm wrong. Swing and a miss, 2-2. I've said for 2 years, I think they trade Dominguez. I hope I'm wrong because he is everything the Yankees offense needs. And they're just so stupid they don't recognize it. I personally believe he's going to get traded. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. That one fouled away. We'll do the 2-2 again. 3-run shot to right. That would be very good because it would make this game really interesting. And I'll take that. I will take that. As the 2-2 incoming. In the dirt, gets away. And both runners move up, second and third, one out. 3-2 now on Gino Suarez. I said this on Designated Spitters, and I'll tell you guys again now. You guys know I like to repeat myself. It's just something I do. Can't help it. One of the biggest upgrades the Yankees can make this offseason is that shortstop. And I'll continue to repeat that because a lot of times people don't want to use common sense. Use common sense. It's one of the biggest areas you can upgrade easy. And he walked them. Bases loaded again for the Mariners.
Oh, baby.
Walk on by. Bases juiced here for J.P. Crawford. Well, can Seattle make this a ball game? A ball in the gap would do. A ball in the gap would do. William Henry, you know how I feel about Bo Bichette. I think it's the smart risk. I think it's a smart risk to take when that kid's on the field. He's dynamic. I know a lot of people talk about the defense. Again, I don't know how much playing on the turf in Toronto has to do with his defense. I know he's just not a good defender. I get that. I take the risk, man. It's such a big upgrade. It's such a big upgrade offensively. I take the risk. As that's a call strike, 0-2. I wouldn't take the risk if we didn't have Ryan McMahon because I think that helps his range a ton. And I think that does help Bo Bichette a lot. But, there are other players you can go out there and trade for that still make you an upgraded team. Just saying. I'm just saying. The 0-2 incoming. And again, the Seattle Mariners hit into a double play. That will end the inning. The Mariners do not deserve to win this game. Wow. Wow. Guys, I'll be right back. Continue the conversation. I'll be right back. Smack that like, hit that subby for me. Hey. Got a plug for you guys real quickly. We are always excited to call Yankee games here on GameSZN Live, but we are also always excited to attend Yankee games in person, which is why I want to give the official sponsor of GameSZN Live, SeatGeek, a huge shout out. Right now, you can get tickets to Yankee games, MLB games, concerts, and so much more. And with SeatGeek being MLB's official ticket marketplace, your tickets are fully guaranteed and instantly fulfilled to your cart once you purchase. The app and the website are also really phenomenal and very, very easy to use. You know, I got the Yankees already pre-filled. Let's say I want to go see some San Diego Padres action against the Yankees. You know, a little Fernando Tatis action. You got it right there, baby. Look at this. You go, I don't know what side I want to be on. Who the hell knows? Let me go ahead and click. I like section, what is this? 223. Okay. You can choose where you want. You can choose the tickets you want, the seats you want. It gives you a beautiful look at what's going on in the world today. You have to absolutely love how easy this is to use. And you know, here at the U, we came through for you. You can go ahead and get $20 off your first purchase with promo code UNDERGROUND. Again, that is $20 off your first purchase with promo code UNDERGROUND. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. No, that's my seat, geek. Back to Game Season Live, baby. Let's go Yankees. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. Let me see if I missed anything. I don't think I missed the super chat, right? Okay, cool. Bottom four coming on up, 4-0. Jays lead in the ball game. I do believe the Yankees will be active on the trade market just because they do have a lot of players, you know, very, very close to the majors. They got a good team. They got a pretty good team out there. Oh, God. Brendan Donovan would make a shit ton of... Now, I'll tell you this. A lot of people aren't going to like this. For those people that talk about trading Jazz, the only player I would put Jazz in a deal for is if you can make a big deal with the Cardinals. But I wouldn't do it just for Donovan straight up. I need him to add more. But can you get Donovan and who the hell's the... Let me see something here. I got a good idea, actually. I got a pretty good idea here. Swing and a miss. Let me see something real quick. Brendan Donovan had a great year. And I think a lot of people bring up trading Jazz is because the Yankees are going to have to pay him soon. One, two from Logan Gilbert. Hi. 2-2. Let me see. So he hit 287 this year. Not a ton of power, but he's a hell of a ball player. He is a hell of a ball player, is Brendan Donovan. Only struck out 67 times in 460 at-bats. The 2-2 is hit on the ground at third base. Fields fires. Got him. And I think he's going to be controlled for a lot more years. Let's see. Salaries. Yeah, he's controlled for a while. He wouldn't be a free agent until 2028. So that's going to be a tough one. He does play a little bit of left field too, though. Who's my other guy? Let me see. Another guy I always liked, I liked Lars Nootbaar, but he just hasn't projected the way I thought he would. As that is a fly out the center field, 2 away. So I do see a lot of people talking about trading Jazz. If you trade Jazz, you got to do that in the right deal. It's got to be something that makes a lot of sense for the Yankees. And I do believe it's probably something where maybe they get a shortstop back or a second baseman back. Somebody that's cost control for years to come, because it's kind of hard to trade a guy that could potentially be 40-40 for you. At least 30-30. That's tough. Yeah, no, Scott, I'm with you. I don't think they're going to move on from Donovan. He's such a good player. So, I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to see what the Yankees do as that's fouled away. Any names you guys would like to see the Yankees trade for it as maybe a shortstop? Zach Neto is obviously the one that I go crazy about, but I don't know if that'll happen. Yeah, Medina, if they trade, you just can't trade Jazz. Like, you got to really get a big deal done if you move Jazz Chisholm. If you're concerned about paying him, then yeah, you could trade him. But that's why I've been telling people I would not go out there and re-sign him. I wouldn't sign him to an extension right now. Wait, because you don't know what happens next year. You could trade him for something big at a deadline, potentially. 1-1 incoming. Fouled away. What if the Yankees put Volpe at second base and get Bo for shortstop? I mean, it depends on what the other moves are. I like to see the Yankees make some crazy moves. I really would. I would like to see them make some crazy moves to change things up if possible. The 1-2 incoming to Nathan Lucas. Pitch. Outside, 2-2. Jazz is untouchable unless you get a stud with control. I don't disagree. I agree with you. I think if you could get somebody that you're like, damn, they'll do that for Jazz. Maybe you do, but you got to get something controllable back. Or have a deal lined up for something else. Hit on the ground is second. That ends the inning. We will go to the top of the fifth. Seattle coming on up. It's going to be an interesting offseason, though, because, free agency out there right now isn't crazy. It's not a huge, free agent class. So I do think the trade market is going to be fairly active. Creativity in the Yankees is something I don't expect. Scott, I say it every year. They got to be creative, and very rarely do we get it. Who's our ideal leadoff hitter next season, Pete? A lot of you are going to get tired of hearing me say this, but if he's on the team, Jason Dominguez. He was their best leadoff hitter all this season, and they barely used him. He's the best leadoff hitter they can run out there every day. He has every single tool to be an excellent spark plug for the Yankees to begin games. Every tool. Right now, the Yankees have a lineup where they can run out there Dominguez, Rice, and Judge. That is something you could build off of if you want to be smart about it. And then, again, find upgrades at the positions of weakness. Center field right now, you don't know who it is. Center field. Shortstop is a huge area of upgrade, and they're so stupid. They are so stupid to run it back again. I mean, it is an area that you cannot upgrade a position more than you can at shortstop for the Yankees to make their team better. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay. Okay, my friend. There we go. Let's see. I hear Juan Soto went to jail the other day. Fortunately, was Juan Soto paying a drive-through at some McDonald's in Florida and not Pete's best friend on the Mets? Yep, definitely wasn't my best friend on the Mets. I'll tell you that much. That's what it looks like might happen, Pete. Yep, maybe. I'd be very surprised if they even meet with Bo. I'm there with you, Damian. People get confused. People go, Pete, they're not going to get Bo Bichette. And I say, I never said they're going to. I never said they're going to get Bo Bichette. I just said that's what I would do. It doesn't matter what I would do. It does not matter one bit what Pete Simonetti would do. It matters what the Yankees will actually do. And I'm there with you guys. I don't think they even talk to him. I don't think they'll even acknowledge Bo Bichette would be a major upgrade. So, you know what I'm saying? I tell you what, Beavis Lee Ray has made himself be known as the refund guy. Every time he comments now, you see a refund comment come right after it. No refunds, damn it. The 1-1 incoming. Fouled away, and the count is 1-2. 1-2 on Dominic Canzone. Dominic Canzone. You know, it's kind of sad that this is a 4-0 game. Seattle should be on the board at least. Bases loaded, 1 out twice in this game and have not managed a single run. This is a Yankee performance right now from Seattle. I'd be cursing up a storm. Oh, Rowdy wants his refund. Oh, my God. Oh, they all want refunds. You know, Steels, the 49ers have a stupid problem of everybody and their mother being injured all the time. And that's again, the case again for this club. They're always fucking injured. They're like the Yankees. They're like the Yankees. They're always injured. 49ers are up right now, 7-3. Got to keep the pressure, damn it. 3-2. Hit on the ground the middle. There's a base hit. Leadoff single for Dominic Canzone. That'll bring up Leo Rivas. Beavis says, at least I'm not the coupon guy. That's true. That's true. At least you're not the coupon guy. They forced a turnover on the Falcons. Let me tell you something, man. Pete, why do we need Bichette when we got the best shortstop in the league? Because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, brother. I forget how good Anthony Volpe is sometimes. I just forget, you know. I think about all those great moments and I go, why would we need anybody else when we got Anthony Volpe? I don't know. I don't know. Here's the 0-1 to Leo Rivas. Fouled away. 0-2. 0-2 from Savage. 0-2 from Savage. As the 0-2 incoming. Guys, isn't these months this year just flying by? I look up already. I can't believe tomorrow's the 20th of October already. I feel like October just started. Fucking month's already done. Month's already done. Hey, struck him out. Se murió. 1 away. You can see why the Jays, you can see why Savage is the Jays' top pitching prospect. That pitch right there would make you a top prospect. It's one of the best splitters in the game. That is one of the best splitters in the game. Absolutely filthy. Oh, I love Halloween, all right. Halloween, yep. Hal Steinbrenner's month. And there is another double play grounded into by the Mariners. You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. The Mariners ground into a double play yet again. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's a Yankee performance from the Mariners. Unbelievable. Pitcher's best friend, you bet your ass it is. That'll save you a lot of pitches on the arm. Double play balls, baby. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Gotta love the double plays, damn it. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. Oh, 3 double plays on the Yankees tonight. You bet your ass. Speaking of how, what the F is he? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Pitch count for you, Savage. 75. 75. Probably gives him, you would assume he goes 6, I would guess. I think he probably goes 6 for him. Every now and then I turn around, gabagoo. Every now and then I eat gabagoo. Well, long off season to go for the Yanks, folks. It's going to be interesting. Hell yeah, love Halloween. Started our moving to the new house today. One of my neighbors had a full display of their lawn, every character from every Halloween movie, then a 10-foot skeleton. Holy shit. I love Halloween, man. Nobody knows how much I love Halloween. Oh my God, I love Halloween. Apparently, there's a possibility that next week, me and Francis might be calling the World Series game together here. And if that's the case, I might be making a trip to some Halloween places with Francis. I might have to film that one because rumor is, I don't know if he's a big fan of haunted houses and stuff like that. I am. Let me tell you guys, there's nothing better. Let me give you guys the greatest scenario as a Halloween guy. Oktoberfest, Samuel Adams, get a nice big cup, walk around with it, sweats, hoodie, comfortable. You go to haunted houses and you walk through them, and I'm sorry, maybe I'm a little sick in the head. I laugh the entire time. I just crack up laughing. I love it like nobody's business. Rod Thompson, he goes, my brother, I'm legitimately depressed. The Yankees got me depressed. As much as I respect the Dodgers, I'm jealous. This past winter, it should have been Soto, Fried, and Bellinger. The Yankees will tell you they couldn't do it. The Yankees will look at you dead in the face and go, that was impossible for us to do. We can't do it. They can't do it. They can't do it. They could. Pitchers in there to count as 0-1. What do we got here? Why Pete when you have the Yankees and that's the biggest Halloween scariest thing you've ever seen? Facts. That's why I should start drinking when I call their games and make it even more exciting for myself. As the 0-1 to Vladdy, that pitch is inside. Count as 1-1. Day of Doom says, bro, they had Leatherface with a refrigerator behind him with body parts coming out of it. Oh my God. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Oh, I like to see that house. This one is hitting the air to left field and deep. Going back. It's 5-0. Vladdy does it again. 5-0 Jays lead. Yeah, looking like a Game 7's coming up. Looking like a Game 7 is coming on up. Vladdy knew that one off the bat. Well, see what happens to an entire team when you sign a player like that. You bring him back on a major, major deal, and hey, he's done his part. He stepped up big when it's really most important. Yeah, Game 7 will be tomorrow, guys. I'll call it. I'll be here to call it for you guys. So I will be calling Game 7. I will be calling the World Series. I think I told you guys this before. There's a chance that either Friday or Saturday, I will not be calling a World Series game. So there's a slight chance that one of those days, Friday or Saturday, I will not be calling, that I might have other plans that day that I have to go to. So I'll let you guys know which one I'm not calling, but every other game I should be good to go. Pete, I'm not excited about potentially bringing back Bellinger. Look, man, I've talked about Bellinger a lot. A lot of Yankee fans disagree with me on this. I would bring Bellinger back if you could somehow figure out a way to do a 3-year deal for him, which I think is not going to happen. Scott Boras is his agent. He had a great year. Really back-to-back, like 3 pretty good years in a row is what he had. I could not commit 5+ years to Cody Bellinger. I couldn't do it. I think they'd have to be out their mind. Really. I think they'd be out their mind. Couldn't do it. I wouldn't even, like, if I picked up the phone with Scott, with Boras, and he goes, you know, he's looking at 5 or 6 years, I'd say, hey, Scott, if that comes down, we'll be interested. If not, good luck. And I hang that shit up. I'd hang that shit up, man. Mitchie Mets, what's up, man? I'd hang it up. I would hang it up in a heartbeat. No interest. Edward Bizzardo coming in, bottom of the fifth. Hello, me lover. Oh, me lover. What's up? Sixth home run this postseason is a franchise record for Vladdy Jr. He's doing his thing. It's different this winter with no Soto drama. Indeed it is, Hirsch. It's funny, right? Because remember, like every year I do like a player's name and then a watch. Like we did the Soto watch. We did the Yamamoto watch. You know, we do all those every year. I guess maybe this year be the Murakami watch. I don't know. Could be, I guess. As that's fouled away. There's just not like a big free agent that you know the Yankees are going to have serious interest in. Besides Bellinger, I guess, maybe, and we'll see what happens. I don't think there's going to be a Bichette watch because I don't think the Yankees are going to show any interest in him, but we'll see. Sure, that's why he got paid what he got paid, man. Big game performer. Hit in the air to right field, catches made, one away. Do I think Cashman goes all in on a starting pitcher and tries to make a move for Skubal? It's definitely a Brian Cashman move if Skubal's available. I think the problem there is he's also going to get $300+ million right after that. So, you know, Carlos Rodon has a full no trade clause. So if you wanted to move another starting pitcher after you got a guy like him to kind of clear up some money, Carlos Rodon has a full no trade clause. You can't just move him. He has to agree. So I don't know. I do believe if Skubal's really available, yeah, I do think the Yankees will go after him, but I would assume they'd want to clear up something in the hope of re-signing him because you wouldn't want it to be a Soto deal again where Soto leaves and you're fucked. This one hit in the air to center field, fairly well hit, ranging back. Catch is made, 2 away. Amazing we got Belly for Cody Petit. Hirsch, I was a big fan of the move. Not a lot. By the way, not a ton of people were overly hyped about the Bellinger deal. I said I liked it. You can't complain when you get somebody like Cody Bellinger for nothing. And they basically got him for nothing. Can't complain about it. And I thought he'd fit the team well, and he did. He exceeded my expectations. He was better than what I thought he would be, to be fair. He was definitely better than I thought he would be. But baseball is the hardest game to predict and to project. No game is harder than baseball to project. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a Tucker watch. I don't know if that's going to be a thing this year for the Yankees. I think Kyle Tucker's a great player. I think he fits the Yankees extremely well. But do the Yankees make that move? I don't know. Hit in the air to right field. There's another base hit for guess who? Ernie Clement. Ernie Clement with another hit. This guy, Ernie Clement, let me tell you, he has become a Toronto legend after this postseason. He's now hitting .447 with an 1100 OPS. I repeat, .447 with an 1100 OPS. It's been that good. This one hit in the air to center field. Catch will be made. That will end the inning. But the Blue Jays add one more thanks to a home run from Vladdy Jr. We go to the top of the sixth. 5-0 Jays lead. 5-0. Jays lead. 5-0. Okay, what am I trying to see here real quick? Okay, all right. Smack the like, hit the sub. Okay. Okay. I can see Grisham going to the Mets. Me too. I can see Bellinger going to the Mets. Believe it or not. I forgot how to say the Japanese pitcher's name, but I think he's going to the Mets. Imai? Is it? Rowdy, how do you say it again? I forgot. I keep forgetting. Imai? But I think he's going to the Mets. That dude got an arm on him. Look him up. Look his video. Imai, thank you. Look his videos up, man. That kid got some good stuff, and I think the Mets are going to be all over him. Imai, thank you. Imai. That kid got some nasty stuff. I think the Mets, if the Mets are smart, they go get him. What we got here? Pete, thoughts on Murakami? Man, I talked about Murakami like the whole first and second inning. Big power, a lot of strikeouts, horrible defense, a lot of injuries. I like the player, man. I look, I wouldn't be upset if the Yankees got him. I'd be hype about it, to be honest, because I'd be hoping for the best. But there's definitely red flag. There's a lot of red flags there. I don't know if you'd want a really bad first baseman at first base with the Yankees infield. I don't think you really want that. Rod Thompson again with the super duper. We're going to give it a little music over. Hey.
Oh, baby.
I'm gonna love you forever. Pete, to be totally honest, when we watch what we are witnessing from Vlad and his 6th postseason home run, and what Ohtani did yesterday with 3 home runs in one game, also 6 innings, no runs, 10 Ks, you have to think Judge has that type of postseason, no? Yeah. And I think Judge was. Yeah, I mean, I think Aaron Judge was on his way. I think he was finally on his way to have a great postseason. Yeah, I think Judge was on his way to have an amazing offseason, man. Yeah, I thought he was going to have a phenomenal offseason. As the count is 0-2. 0-2 here on Cal Riley. Well, Tom, why the hell would you pitch the Judge? You know what I mean? Aaron Judge did everything in his power. He's the last guy anybody can talk about for the entire season at any point. He was amazing. Judge was amazing. And that's why, you know, look, man, I go back to when the Yankees traded for Soto. I said it's a World Series move as that's fouled away. And the reason I said that is because you pair a Judge and Soto together, Soto Judge, you're going to be really good. They're just so perfect for each other. And I'll be honest with you. Kyle Tucker is kind of right up there. He's kind of like that type of player. Kyle Tucker Soto? No, he's not Soto. But he's very much like Soto. He walks, sees a lot of pitches, hits homers, is a lefty batter. You get Tucker Judge back to back, you got something really good for years to come. Hey, struck him out. Down goes Cal Riley. 1 away. One away. One away. Top of the 6th inning, folks. Again, if we do get a Game 7, which it looks like we will, I'll be calling it tomorrow night. I always love an elimination game. That's fun. Oh, Rowdy, I love Ben Rice. I was so wrong on Ben Rice. People say, Pete, you're saying you're right. Do you ever say you're wrong? I say I'm wrong all the time. I was very wrong on Ben Rice. Very wrong on Ben Rice. And I'm happy to say I am. I'm happy to say I was wrong. Ben Rice really proved me wrong. I think he's a phenomenal player. And that's why I said, like, if you can get his footwork right at first base, he's very athletic. I think Ben Rice could be a very good first baseman. I really do. I really do. He has the athletic ability to play first base. I think he could be a really good first baseman. Hit on the ground to first. Vladdy there. Flips. Got him 2 away. Imagine if the Dodgers land Tucker. I can see it. Apparently they want him. Yeah, apparently they want him, so I can see it. And why wouldn't you want to go to the Dodgers? Why wouldn't you want to go to the Dodgers? Just saying. Who doesn't want to go to a winner, folks? Pitch is hit in the air to right field. Pull up. Nope, that's gone. Solo home run for Josh Naylor. It's a 5-1. 5-1 ball game. And let me tell you something. You know the Mariners got to be beating themselves up right now because they've had so many opportunities. Bases loaded, 1 away 2 times. Innings both ended with double plays. So a 5-1 game now. Naylor gets him on the board. That's what happens when the splitter doesn't split and it stays up in the zone. That pitch could absolutely be destroyed. That's a splitter that stays up in the zone, and it's a perfect meatball pitch. That is outside to a Rosarina. Count as 1-0. Naylor hitting .349 with about 1,000 OPS, 996. Yo, Pete, if Harper is available, do you see the Yankees going after him? No. I don't. I don't think the Yankees are that smart. Harper's another guy that will make a lot of sense batting in front of Judge. But Harper's slowed down a lot. I don't know if you'd want to do that. There's a base hit to right field from Rosarina. Yankees, here's my thing with moves like that. The Yankees had a chance. Yankees had a chance to get him. Why now? Why now? That's going to do it for your Savage. So going to the bullpen here is Schneider. As another very good outing for Trey Savage. As Eugenio Suarez will be the batter here to go to the bullpen first. Injuries have always affected Harper. They have. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. That's exactly when Cashman should have been fired. I mean, to miss out on Harper, to miss out on Machado, to miss out on all the shortstops that were available that's tough. That's a tough one, man. That's a very, very tough one. Bryce Harper, all those years would have been really legit for the Yanks. Whoops. Keep doing that. Okay. Oh, let's see. Craig, what's up, man? How we doing? The worst stop acquisition ever. The worst stop? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that. In retrospect, do you think Stanton's postseasons have justified passing on Harper? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I do not think so. I think the Yankees look past a lot of the concerns with Stanton because I would hate to believe the Yankees got Stanton to believe he was going to be a DH immediately. Look, I talked to Ozzie Guillen years ago, and Ozzie Guillen said when he was the manager of Miami, Stanton's knees were shot already. They were already destroyed and beat up. And if the Yankees knew that he was going to be a DH, that was a horrible trade. Obviously, at the time, nobody's saying that's a bad trade. Because, I mean, come on, man. You're getting a guy like Stanton. Nobody really knew how bad the legs were. Nobody knew. He was a pretty decent outfielder. Nobody really knew that. As Varland will come into pitch. But, yeah, looking back on that, if the Yankees didn't know how bad the legs were and that he was going to be a DH, yeah, I think that's one you should have walked away from. As that's a call strike, 1-1, but hindsight's 20/20, man. Who knows? Yankees fucked themselves not getting Machado. Machado would have been a perfect fit. They really haven't had a regular third baseman since. Now they got, a good defensive one in McMahon, but hi, 2-1. Manny wanted to be a Yankee too. Manny Machado definitely wanted to be a Yankee. There's no doubt about that. I think he always thought he would be a Yankee. 2-1 is outside, and the Yankees showed really no interest. 3-1 now on Suarez. On deck is J.P. Crawford. Yeah, he told Derek Jeter straight up, I could go out there and get Tulowitzki. He finally got Tulowitzki one day. Hey, he told Derek Jeter straight up, I could go out there and get Tulowitzki for that price. Go get him. Go get him. Hit in the air to right field. It's a fair ball. A Rosarina is going to come around and try to score to throw home. Not in time. It's a 5-2 ball game. That's what speed will do for you. A Rosarina comes all the way around to score. It's now a 3-run ball game as Suarez is at second. Look at that. Look what happens when Suarez puts the ball in play. Look at that. Jay's bullpen is certainly shaky, no doubt about that. Suarez fell. So he'll be at first base. My bad. He fell. Trying to go to second. Pitch is in there. Hey, Pete. I got my little one with me, Chief. He got autism. I know you're the boss, but can we hear some Vader? Please, that's cool for my Chief.
Come join the dark side.
That's the best I got for you, brothers. When I'm not on designated spitters, it's hard to do the Vader action, all right? And, Horny Vader's a little character.
We would be honored if you would join us.
There's a little Dark Vader for you right there. I call him Dark Vader. Darth Vader. 2-1 incoming to Crawford. Pitches hit on the ground. Foul. 2-2. 2-2. Smack that like, hit that subby, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, struck him out. That'll end the inning. We will go to the bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays coming on up. They're coming on up, all right. They are coming on up. They are coming on up. You know, as a kid, Shorb, I thought he was Dark Vader also. I thought it was Dark Vader. I had no idea Darth. Like, what is a Darth? I thought it was Dark Vader. I used to say that as a kid all the time. NYYU Day again is April 18th this coming year. God, it pains me to even... I can't even look forward to it right now. I hate saying that. I look forward to seeing you guys, but sometimes I say to myself, man, this damn team just freaking drives me nuts. Really do. Just sucks to see what's happening to the Yankee organization, man. It really does. It's pathetic. It is really, really pathetic. Alex, what's up, my brother? How we doing, Ove?
El Diablo.
I see Lisey got beat up today, brother. I see Lisey got beat up today. Yeah, Aguilar went to work. I'm thinking of turning to Lisey. I really am, but you know, Francis and Kev, they've been trying to pull me one way or the other, but I told them whoever gets me the hat first. If you get me, I told Francis, where's the Lisey hat? If I get the hat, I'll join the club. That's all I'm saying. But neither one of them have gotten me the hat yet. So I'm still a free agent. I'm just saying, I'm still a free agent. I am still a free agent, damn it. I've been trying to tell them. They're always trying to pull me to either team. I can't do it. Nah, Steve, I tell you what, Steve, I don't go for the Yankees either, brother. Our very first event, we got no-hitted. They threw a no-hitter against us at our first event. Trust me, man. I don't even go there for the games. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm there for the community because we have such a good time together. That's the only reason why I care about these events. That's the only reason, damn it. I tell you what. Lucky Charms, what's up? Lucky Charms. As the pitch to IKF has popped up. And there will indeed be one away. One away. Top of the 6th inning. 5-2 ball game. Benjamin, what's up, man? Okay, he's installing ceiling fans over here. Okay. Very nice. Got to install those ceiling fans, damn it. So Bizardo is still in this game. Seattle now down by 3 runs. There's a call strike, 0-1. Oh, I tell you what, that's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Count is 0-2. 0-2. Zach, what's up, man? How's everybody doing today, guys? Follow us on Instagram, folks. We are trying our damnedest. Damnedest? Is that how you say it? Damnedest? I think that's the way. That's a word to use. He struck him out to away. To get the 10,000 followers on Instagram, we're getting close. By the way, Jira did an unbelievable job on all that. I mean, she was absolutely amazing, man. Just did a phenomenal job on our IG page. She's been handling all this year. We are at 9,319 right now, so we're getting close. We are getting close. Pete, when do you see the Yankees winning a championship realistically? Oh, God. I don't know, man. Aaron Gonzalez, what's up? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The Yankees have had a golden opportunity for the last couple of years because the American League is not that great. As Springer grounds out, and that'll end the inning, we will go to the top of the seventh. Top of the seventh. Seattle coming up. They need more runs. I was Darth Vader for Halloween as a kid. As an adult, I'm a drunk with a lot of cavities every year. Nice. Okay. Well, you know, originally I was Darth Vader. Then I just decided I'll be a drunk every fucking year. Why the hell not? I'm just going to be a drunk every damn year, damn it. Oh my goodness, he did it. Why did I think you were a Lisey guy? Alex, I swore you were a Lisey guy. Oh, well, I guess I'm joining Aguilar then. All right, well, I guess I'm joining the Aguilars then. That's it. It's official. Yeah, it's official. It's official. It's official then. You got me first. That's their problem. I told Kevin Francis. They didn't want to listen to me. Jira I am. I can't help it. Jira's Lisey. My best friend is Lisey. I guess I can be. Sorry. Nobody wanted to get me the hat. Nobody wanted to get me the hat. He got it, so I'm going to be rocking it. When I get it, I rock it, damn it. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's it. It's a signed, sealed, and delivered, baby. Signed, sealed, and delivered. That's it. Oh, I'm flying with the Eagles, damn it. I think Caballero does. I believe he will be. Yeah, I think they did say that. Okay, folks. Lomanetti. Exactly right, Alex. There you go, Jira. Read it on the screen because I warned you guys. I said I'm a free agent. Whoever wants me, come and get me. That's where I'm going now. And it's all Jira and Francis's fault. They had every opportunity. They passed. Sorry. You guys must have thought I was Anthony Volpe, all right? I'm not. I'm the free agent you go and sign. I'm the one you don't wait around for, damn it. All right? You bring me in and you lock in the deal. That's who I am. All right? You guys wanted to treat me like a bum. I'm not. Now I'm flying with the Eagles. Okay? Take that, Playboy. Take that. They wanted the Italian on their team, okay? You did it. 1-0. I'm going to move to the campo too, damn it, and use the latrina. I've done it before. I'll do it again. 2-0. 2-0. This one is popped up from Canzone. That should be one away. And it will be one away. One away. $15 years, $760 million, and a suite. I want it. Sign me up. I signed a long-term deal. That's it. They had the opportunity to sign me. They passed. Can't help you. Can't help you. That one is outside. And the count is 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. Smack that like, hit that subby, ladies and gentlemen. That's in there. 1-1. Seattle down by 3. They can score a few more runs. This might be a real ball game here. Imagine Seattle breaks the heart of all of Toronto and wins this game somehow. That is outside, and the count is now 2-1. 2-1. and 1. The Diddy Club, hey, yo. 2-1 is fouled away. 2-2 now on Leo Rivas. I actually would like to have a home in DR one day. I've always said that. I would love to have a home in DR one day. One of these days, Alice. One of these days. Bang, zoom to the moon. 2-2 and coming on Leo Rivas. Hey, struck him out. Can't be taking 98 down the Johnson. 2 away. 2 away. 2 away, baby. 2 away. Yo, Pete, I met a dude that's a correction officer at the jail Diddy is at. He told me a lot. Oh, my God. As long as they're not giving him baby oil in jail, I mean, you know. And again, I heard some jail stories could be really crazy. Those jail stories could be absolutely wild. There's the 1-0 on J-Rod. The pitch is hit in the air to left field. Ranging back, the catch will be made short of the track. Inning over. Inning over. Bottom 7 coming on up, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back with you. Smack that like, hit that subby for me. Be right back, folks. Hey. Got a plug for you guys real quickly. You know we are always excited to call Yankee games here on GameSZN Live, but we are also always excited to attend Yankee games in person, which is why I want to give the official sponsor of GameSZN Live, SeatGeek, a huge shout out. Right now, you can get tickets to Yankee games, MLB games, concerts, and so much more. And with SeatGeek being MLB's official ticket marketplace, your tickets are fully guaranteed and instantly fulfilled to your cart once you purchase. The app and the website are also really phenomenal and very, very easy to use. You know I got the Yankees already pre-filled. Let's say I want to go see some San Diego Padres action against the Yankees. You know, a little Fernando Tatis action. You got it right there, baby. Look at this. You go, I don't know what side I want to be on. Who the hell knows? Let me go ahead and click. I like section, what is this, 223. Okay. You can choose where you want. You can choose the tickets you want, the seats you want. It gives you a beautiful look at what's going on in the world today. You have to absolutely love how easy this is to use. And you know, here at the U, we came through for you. You can go ahead and get $20 off your first purchase with promo code UNDERGROUND. Again, that is $20 off your first purchase with promo code UNDERGROUND. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. No, that's my seat, geek. Back to GameSZN Live, baby. Let's go Yankees. Gabagool, 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 gabagool. The pitch. And on the ground to second base. Fields, fires, got him. 1 away. One away. Oh, God. Crackle Nuts is here. Oh, I thought I heard him come in here. I could sense it, damn it. I could sense the presence of the Crackle Nuts. That son of a bitch. I sensed them. Here's Vladdy. He homered in today's game. 5-2. Pitch from Brash is in there. 0-1. 0-1. Smack that damn like. Hit that damn subby. Like you never done before a day in your life. Pitch. Got him. Vladdy gets hit. Ah, they drilled him. Vladdy just sits there and goes, that's all right. They drilled him. Right on the elbow pad. So runner at first base, one away. Alejandro Kirk 0 for 3 today. Hitting only one. What is he hitting? One something. 205 in the postseason, man. He beat up the Yankees, but they just wanted to beat the Yankees badly. Oh, as Hoffman is warming up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. Pitch. Foul. There's a base hit. And just like that, first and second here for the Blue Jays, and the batter is Dalton Varsho. Blue Jays looking to put the nail in the coffin here. They're going to try. Crackle Nuts, I don't think anybody ever asked you this. What is your favorite food, by the way? Like, what is your go-to that you love so much? What is your go-to, your favorite food of all time? I've never asked you this. What is it? I really want to know. I really want to know what your favorite all-time food is. It's going to be interesting. The Big Mac. My favorite is mac and cheese. I respect it. I'll be honest with you, man. I respect it. I respect you, Crackle Nuts. No, me lover. I just think Mexican food is ass. Nothing to do with having bad run. I don't like it. I don't think Mexican food is good. I think it's absolute ass. Ass is what I said. I'd never stuttered when I said it. Ass. All right? But mac and cheese, let me tell you something, Crackle Nuts. You know who makes a hell of a mac and cheese, by the way? Pete Simonetti does. Pete Simonetti makes the best macaroni and cheese you'll ever have in your life. Well, first and second here, one away. The pitch is in there for a call strike to Dalton Varsho. Well, 0-1 here on Varsho. Jays looking to put the nail in the coffin. As the 0-1 is a swing and a miss. Gets away. Vladdy goes to third. He throws it away. What a game for Cal Riley. Oh, my goodness. It is a 6-2 lead. Cal Riley. Tell you what, he is crashing today. MVP my ass. MVP my ass. He better get off that big ass of his and make a better throw next time. Vladdy will score. Oh, I do a mac and cheese cook-off any day. I love mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is good. Mac and cheese is good. Mac and cheese is very good. There's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Varsho goes down swinging. That'll bring up Ernie Clement. Ernie Clement. Tell you what. I tell you what, Ernie Clement is now the batter. Runner at second base, 2 away. Clement has been a dog the whole postseason. Just an absolute beast. Pete, do you make a crust for your mac and cheese? You know, I don't. I don't. A lot of people do the crust on the macaroni and cheese. I don't do that. I haven't done that. I do bake mine after, though. I do make it, and then I bake it. I make it, and then I bake it. Okay? That's how I go about my mac and cheese, but let me tell you something. It's about a good pasta, and it's about you got to get the good cheese. You can't buy that shit off the store shelves. You got to get the good shit. You got to get the good cheese. You can't go with the garbage. I see some people say I make my mac and cheese with Kraft. Kraft? Get the fuck out of here, Kraft. What Kraft you make it with? Keep the Kraft out of here. Get that Kraft cheese out of my fucking kitchen right now. The ball's on you to bring Kraft over here. Don't you dare bring Kraft. Don't you dare bring Kraft around me. The trio, he walked them. First and second now for the Blue Jays. Right idea there not to pitch to Ernie Clement. I like a well-made spaghetti or lasagna. Let me tell you something. I eat a bolognese that you can't imagine. I eat a bolognese. I make a bolognese, excuse me. And it's to die for with a little rigatoni. I do a little rigatoni, maybe a linguine. It don't matter. Spaghetti. I make a bolognese. Forget about it. Forget about it. You eat the bolognese that I make. Stop. Let's go home. Let's go home. Jira's favorite dish of mine is bolognese. No doubt about it. I didn't say mayonnaise, crackle nuts. I didn't say mayonnaise. Bolognese. All right? He just wants to eat mayonnaise, this fucking guy. Big Wheeze, I'm already hungry, brother. So fucking for me. I don't care. I'm going to talk about it. I'm already hungry. I don't give a poop. I don't give a poop. And my bolognese, it's not a quick bolognese. You know, some people, they whip this shit up quick. I don't. My bolognese takes a bit of time. It takes a little bit of time. Oh, you gotta also let it marinate in the pot. You can't just mix it into sauce and then you serve it. No. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. You can't just serve it immediately. You want the pasta to have the taste. It's gotta marinate in the pasta. You can't go ahead and just serve it immediately. Can't do that. Can't do it. Gotta let the flavors gel. You know what I'm talking about, crackle nuts. I love me some mac and cheese. I do. Let me tell you something. I make a great mac. Look, I don't make everything good. I tell you, you know what I can't make? I'm going to be honest. I can't cook a good steak. I just can't do it. I got to go to a restaurant to get a good steak. I can't make it. I tell you guys, I'm the truth. I tell the truth about it. If there's things I do well, I tell you. If things I do bad, I do bad. I cannot make a steak. Can't do it. I suck at it. I suck at it. Bolognese tortellini soup. I make an unbelievable tortellini soup. Amazing. Fresh basil. The whole house smells like basil. The whole house will smell like basil. It's the best. It's unbelievable. He walked them. Bases loaded now for the Jays as IKF will be the batter. Oh, I make an eggplant that to die for. I make an eggplant parmesan better than a chicken parmesan. I make a baked ziti that'll make you want to just fucking start eating your fingers afterwards. I don't know why you would do that, but you do. It's unbelievable. No, I don't. No, it's not about not knowing how to grill. I know how to grill a steak. I'm talking about you got like these people that make steaks that they know how to marinate it right. They get it to the right temperature. It's perfectly medium rare. I can't do that. I'm not good at that. That's all. I know how to grill a steak. If I had to make a steak, I can make one. But it's not going to be a steak that I'm like, damn, this is the die for. It could be okay. But it's not, I don't know how to do it right. Yeah. I know how to grill it, obviously. I just can't get it right. I can't get right. IKF fouls it away down the right field line, and the catch is made. That will end the inning. We will go to the top of the 8th. It is 6-2 Blue Jays. You have no patience, Pete? Sorry. Literally. You say I have no patience. I literally just said when I make pasta, you can't eat it immediately. You have to wait. That's patience. Because when you're hungry, that's the hardest thing to do. And I do it. I do it. You don't eat it with. It has nothing to do with patience. Zero to do with patience. I admit when I don't do things great, I don't cook a good steak. I just don't. You know, I have not made, I used to make vodka sauce a while ago. Jira's not a fan of the vodka sauce. I don't really make it. That was Volpe this year. Can't get right. Yes, correct. That is 100% correct. I make garlic bread is very easy. Garlic bread is very easy. No doubt about that. But you got to get a good bread. A lot of people, there's not a lot of good breads out there. Make your own bread. Making bread is not hard. We got to do the NYYU cookout one day. That'll be fun. Oh, damn, I fell asleep. These pain meds been knocking me out, but I gotta say, rotator cuff surgery is no joke. Oof. Yeah, that's tough, man. My mashed potatoes are another level. I love a good mashed potato. Now, Jira, I gotta be honest. Jira makes a hell of a mashed potato. She makes a hell of a mashed potato. She makes a great mashed potato, no doubt about that. I will admit that. She makes a hell of a mashed potato. I make a good stir fry. I'm a big stir fry guy every now and then. Yeah, do a good stir fry. Spaghetti with Italian meatballs, all right? Okay. One of my favorite things to do with a spaghetti sauce, right, is you got to get fresh tomatoes. A lot of times using the can is okay, but there's still nothing better than the freshness of real tomatoes, man. Get a couple of holes. If you're going to buy from a can, get whole tomatoes. If not, get a mix of tomatoes too. Sometimes I do a mix. Sometimes I throw a little cherry tomatoes in there. You want a little more sweetness to it. Sweet onions. But the sweet onions, you cook that separately. You don't cook that in the sauce. You cook it separately. Let it get nice. Let it marinate nice. And then you go ahead and throw everything together. Mix it up for a minute. Let it melt. That's how you do it, man. You got to get fresh tomatoes, man. Some people like to add a little bit of heavy cream every now and then. Bring out that little orangey color. It's not a terrible idea. I'm not a fan of doing that with regular sauce. But you can do it. Add a little heavy cream to it. Makes it nice. Very good if you got acid reflux. It does help. Jeff Hoffman now in top of the 8th. Cal Riley, Jorge Polanco, and Josh Naylor coming up. As a call strike, 1-1. Got to have a method for the garlic. Yeah, you don't want to have chunks either. Cut the garlic nice and thin. Now, I'll tell you this. You can tell. Let me tell you guys something about restaurants real quick. If you get a restaurant, and let's say you're a fan of linguine with clam sauce, spaghetti with clam sauce, right? Let me tell you something. If you get that dish back and you see nice thinly sliced garlic, but you see that the garlic has browned a little bit because they've cooked it, you found a good place. The 1-2, this one is fouled away. If you see that piece of garlic is browned, you have found a good place and don't leave it. Eat there because you found a really good spot. Bryce Harper trade this offseason. I could see it. I think we talked about that earlier as Riley strikes out. What a horrible game for the MVP of shit. Wow. Not showing up today for his club. He better be there tomorrow. What a horrible game for Riley. Wow. Crackle nuts, you got to be very careful where you get fried garamata from. You got to get fried garamata from a good place. You got to be very careful, okay? If you want a good one, 089 in the Bronx, Arthur Avenue, you'll get a great fried garamata there, I'll tell you that much. Amazing. They got the fish market right across the street. You know it's fresh. It'll be top notch. It'll be absolutely top notch. That's the place to get it from. Oh, hey, Polanco, folks. Oh, man, yeah, you get food poisoning in a place like that. Forget about it. 2-1. Hit on the ground, foul. Count as 2-2. 2-2. Sorry about your New York Giants. I'm not a Giants fan. Ain't saying sorry to me. I'm a 49ers fan. Beavis, it's an Italian restaurant. It's not a pizza place. You might be thinking about what is it called? Full Moon? You might be thinking about Full Moon Pizza, but no, it's they do make pizza, but it's not a pizza place. That's fouled away. And count remains 2-2. But yes, if you like good Italian food, 089 is top notch. 089 is top notch, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. They got an appetizer of a nice square piece of eggplant parmesan that is phenomenal. 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 I think it's no, Jira. I think it's me and your favorite. I think it's our favorite place. Just one of my favorite. I think it's our favorite spot to go have dinner at, when we're in New York. So 2-2 incoming pitch. Hit on the ground softly. That is a foul ball. Can't believe the Broncos scored 33 points in the fourth quarter. That's crazy. 49ers are still up. Fourth quarter, up by 3 only. So that's a tight game with the Falcons. I need the Niners to win this game. Pete, 2 understand dishes, eggplant parm, and white clam sauce. They're great. Underrated? Yeah, eggplant is very underrated because chicken parmesan is so popular. But I tell you what, fried eggplant alone by itself is amazing. I love, let me tell you, eggplant. Eggplant is a great dish. And he struck him out. 2 away. Yeah, Mac Jones is doing a good job. He's doing a really good job while Purdy's out. JP Yankee fans, I miss my Yankees. We're going to miss them for a while longer. Oh, we're going to miss them for a while longer, unfortunately, those sons of bitches. Oh, they pissed me off, JP. I tell you, I was talking about this earlier, man. This is the lowest I've ever been when it comes to the Yankees. Eggplant parmesan all day. Eggplant parmesan all day. I love eggplant parmesan. Well-made eggplant parmesan is, to me, it's special, man. I always say it. I think it's better than chicken parmesan, which is tough to say because chicken parmesan's so good, but I really think eggplant parm is better. At least for me. For my palate and what I like, I'd go eggplant parmesan all day. This one hit in the air to left field. That'll be caught. That ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th coming on up. Mariners will have 3 outs to go, and there'll be a Game 7 tomorrow. There will be a Game 7 mañana. Would be fun to see a cooking show with Pete and Crackle. That would be something, wouldn't it? That would be something. My favorite pizzeria. I always talk about the place. Everybody on Bura Avenue, they always loved in the Bronx. So I lived on Pelham Bay. I lived in Castle Hill. I lived on Gun Hill Road, Warren Avenue in the Bronx, and of course, then in the South Bronx. But I would still say my favorite spot is Two Brothers Pizza in Pelham Bay. Two Brothers Pizza is still my favorite spot to go to. Louie and Ernie's is great. Two Brothers is always been my number one spot. Yo, I live in Montana. Please send me pizza. Damn. Yeah, Montana can't have good pizza, man. It can't have good. I heard Montana's beautiful, though. It's got to be beautiful. Wouldn't mind seeing the Mariners make it to their first World Series. I don't know, man. It looks like with Toronto, winning today, tomorrow's going to be a tough one for Seattle. They're going to need Cal Riley. They're going to need Cal Riley. Bill says Judge needs to win one before he is overshadowed by Ohtani. This era will be Ohtani's at this rate. Afraid Judge will be another NY star that never won. I mean, that's... Jira's right. Jira's right. I'm wrong. Jira's right. I'm wrong. Jira's right. Prince Street Pizza is my favorite spot. Prince Street is my favorite spot. I mean, my God. Prince Street Pizza is so friggin' good. It's so good. You get the nice Sicilian piece with pepperoni. She's right. I'm wrong. Prince Street Pizza has now overtaken my number one spot. I'm happy she said that. Oh, I'm going to take a look, Dom. Best pizzeria in Montana would be run by a transplant in New York. No doubt about it. Has to be. Prince Street is overrated? Nah, you're bananas, bro. Prince Street is not overrated. That's legit pizza, bro. Prince Street is legit. Come on, brother. The 1-0's a swing and a miss. Vargas, the right-hander, now in the game. 9-1-2 coming up here for Andres Jimenez. As the 1-1 incoming pitch is popped up. And the catch will be made. And there's one away. By the way, you want to laugh? I think the worst pizza I ever had in my life. You ready for this? This is going to be crazy. Jira's going to agree with me. Yankee Stadium in the Jim Beam Suite. They have the worst pizza of all time. It's a shame that they even sell it. It is by far the worst. It's Hirsch, I promise you. It is worse than the 99-cent pizzas you could buy in a store and just put in the microwave. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. It is the worst pizza I've ever seen in my life or ever had in my life. I was absolutely shocked when I saw it. That's how bad. It's the worst pizza I've ever seen. Ever. And if you think I'm wrong, I promise you, go take a look at it. Let me see if I might be able to find a picture. Let me see. If I could find a picture of this, I'm going to show it to you guys. Watch. Jim Beam Suite Yankee Stadium. Let's see if we get a picture of this. Yankee Stadium pizza. It's from Colony Grill. Let me see if somebody has an image of it. There's probably no pictures of it because it's terrible. I don't see any actual pictures of it, but it is a fucking nightmare. It's that bad. Oh, it's worse than it's worse than school pizza. School pizza is way better than that pizza. Not even close. As a swing and a miss, 2 outs here for the Jays. School pizza's better. Definitely. No doubt about it. Not even close. Season high, 3 errors tonight for the M's. Hit on the ground, backhanded by Crawford. Fields will not get him. That'll be a baser for Nathan Lukes. That'll give Vladdy another chance. I tell you what, man. School pizza with a little carton of chocolate milk. Oh, man, that was everything. Remember the rolls? The school rolls was so good. The school rolls was good, man. I tell you what. Get that nice little carton of chocolate milk. Forget about it. Ah, forget about it. Here's Vladdy. Hit in the air. Fouled away. Count as 0-1. The cafeteria lady tried to give me the burnt corners, and I would tell her, no, I want the middle. I bet you probably got in a fight with her, Crackle Nuts. You probably got in a fight with her. Grandma won. I'm going to try it. I got no problem trying pizza spots. There's a base hit for Vladdy. He doesn't stop this guy, I tell you that. So Vladdy with another hit. Now hitting .462 this postseason. That'll bring up Alejandro Kirk. I tell you what. First and second, 2 away. Crackle Nuts will get extra chicken nuggets and mozzarella sticks. Mod on. Yeah, I bet you would. Fouled away. 0-1 here on Kirk. Well, tomorrow will be a fun game to call at least. So I will be calling tomorrow's game, guys. So make sure you tune in for that. Favorite Spanish spot? That's a good one. What is my favorite Spanish spot? You know, I could very easily say Legacy Bar and Grill, but I love Legacy, but I don't think it's my favorite Spanish spot to get food, as that's a fly out, and that'll end the inning. I gotta wait for Jira to say a place. I'm trying to think of what my favorite Spanish spot would be. Elena, yeah. Yeah, I would like, if I want a good fish, that's the spot. Elena's is definitely delicious for that. Their fish and their steak are amazing. I agree. So that would probably be my number 1 spot. Sofia Vergara would also be one of them, yeah. That William Henry is a freak. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, that's William's favorite Spanish dish, a little Sofia Vergara. I would love to visit NYC one day. Do you have any recommendations for a good Mexican or Italian restaurant? I'm not the one to ask on Mexican food because I'm not a fan of Mexican food, so that's not fair for me to suggest. I wouldn't know. I'm not a fan of it. Italian, 089 in the Bronx in Little Italy, Arthur Avenue, the best. Love it. Love it. Oh, I tell you what. I tell you what, folks. 3 outs to go, and we'll have a Game 7 mañana. Call that game live. Get to hang out with everybody again. Why not? I love it. I love hanging out with everyone. You bet your ass I do. You bet your ass I do. You know, guys, the fun thing is next month, in just a couple of weeks, once November hits, we'll be saying that Little Manetti will be here next month. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it, man, how fast time goes. And again, to everybody who has been so gracious and generous to us, we just wanted to say thank you again. A lot of the really big items from the baby registry are basically almost all gone. So I thank you guys so much. I know me and Jira have been talking about it. We're like, hey, it's getting close, so we got to start. We got to start going to work here and getting those diapers in and all that other fun stuff for the little guy. So I did just want to thank you all again for everything that you all did to help us. It means the absolute world. I mean, like I said before, we raised 2 kids before we were very young, and we definitely didn't have this level of support that you guys have given us. So we can never, ever, ever stop saying thank you. No doubt about that. So appreciate you guys.
Thank you for being a friend.
Steve All Pro says, Pete, would you hate me if I said get rid of my Devin Williams Airbender t-shirt? And will you be coming out with new merch? Do you have a captain one? Merchandise in 2026 is going to be very tricky. The reason why I say it's going to be very tricky is we're trying to do everything in-house. So we're going to have drops predominantly early on until we're able to get enough stock that we can have our own stuff. But we're going to have a lot of things available. We have a shirt coming out probably in November, a hat, a shirt, a Stanley, a few other things that we're working on. So stay tuned for all that. We do have a lot of stuff coming out, but merchandise, you're just going to have to listen to us this year. As there's one away. A Rosarena strikes out. That was quick. That was fast. 1 out. 1 out. 1 away. That'll bring up Gino Suarez. Swings and misses. 0-1. 0-1. Oh, and 1. Yo, Pete, you remember the pizzeria on Castle Hill Avenue that has the big slices? The Cross Bronx place? There's another spot there called Frank's, I think. I think they both have like bigger slices, but I think the Cross Bronx one got big slices. Smooth Operator says, so you see either of these teams beating LA? No. No. I do not. I do not. Swing and a miss, 2-2. I do not. Scott says, every time I smell fish, I think of a WNBA locker room. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Fouled away and it count as 2-2. That is wild. That is a wild comment. Wow. I didn't say it. I didn't say it, damn it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. No, the Jays got to win one more. Jays got to win one more. This is not for the World Series. This is the force of Game 7. All this will do is force a Game 7, and that's it. Hey, struck him out. 2 away. 1 more to go for the Jays. 1 more to go. He might be sleeping with the fishes after that comment. Oh, God. Hey, I love bacala. Bacala is one of my favorite fish of all time. I don't care what anybody says, man. Bacala is a delicious fish. One of the best fishes to fry, by the way. Very underrated, in my opinion. Very underrated. Italians love bacala. Jira hates it. I love it. high. 2-0. Incoming. Smack the like, hit the subby, damn it. It'll be a game 7 tomorrow. I'll be here. Damn it. No, what makes your house smell like ass is mondongo. Tripe. That makes your house smell like ass. That shit sticks to the walls. Let me tell you. Nobody's making fucking tripe or mondongo on my house. I'll tell you right now. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it because that stuff smells like shit. Outside 3-1. Absolute shit. Yes, my parents still cook. That mondongo shit, tripe. Ugh. My mom used to make it with the fucking red sauce. I used to say, Mom, please close my door. Don't be cooking this shit with me around, would you? I never said shit because she punched me in the mouth, but Mom, please, Mom, whatever you're doing, open the windows in the house. I can't breathe. I used to have to go out all day. I still could smell it from all the years. Tripe. Ifo. You know what smells? Oh, crackle nuts. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Well, 2 outs, runner on first. There's the pitch to Dominic Canzone. Pitch. Popped up. Is that going to do it? And it'll be a foul ball. We'll wait. Game 7 in Canada. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Caputo replaced pork as the other white meat. Oh, my goodness. I tell you what. Steve says, OP, we out. Love you, bro. NYU to the moon. Chief says, good night. Pete Spaghetti. Good night, brother. Have a good night, fam. Do I think there'll be another Field of Dreams game? I guess. I think there will be. So a runner at second base now, 2 away. Oh, just end this damn game already. I tell you what. Give me something for the pain. As the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a foul tip. Foul ball. 1-2. Final strike. Final strike. Final strike. Coming on up. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up. That'll do it. And we will have a game 7 tomorrow. That's going to be a fun one, folks. That's going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, that is going to be a good game. Beavis says, yo, Pete, where is the best affordable burger in New York City with a $20 price cap? Beavis, I told you already. I'm telling you right now, try a burger next to Legacy. You got Jordan Snack Bar right next to Legacy, right next to it. Get one of the burgers there. They are phenomenal. They could get messy, but they are phenomenal, and they're under $20. They're really, 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 really good. I promise you. Really good. Guys, have a great night. Bada bing, bada boom. See you guys tomorrow for Game 7. We're going to call it right here on NYYU. Have a great rest of your night, folks. Peace out. See you guys tomorrow for Game 7. Good night.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. it all on my own, yeah. Went and brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. When they at they best, we still not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. Went and brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught them watching my throne, yeah. Ain't no one doing the shit that we doing. Ain't nobody moving the way that we moving.